Oh yeah, he still works. Good morning. I'm going to be quiet because my daughter's still asleep. It's only like 2 something. 2:46. And I know I should be asleep because tomorrow's school night, but I can't. So I figured I'd come on here. I haven't been on here in a while. Because there's a lot that's been going on. And to say the least, the job just did not work out. I went working a full week, full 2 weeks, and then end up with only 4 days a week for 3 hours. And I couldn't do that. Not with bills to pay, rent. I would have to start being able to pay rent, and with just what I would be making would only like cover not even one bill. So it wasn't worth it. So I left that one. And I'm trying to get my ID. I'm supposed to do that Wednesday, but my ride, something happened and whatnot, so it's just been a whirlwind of a month, and I'm about ready to, or October. So the good thing is I did find my food stamp card, so I was able to get what I needed. I want to get some more stuff tomorrow though. And but here's the thing. This is what I saw this thing on TikTok, and what it is, and the lady says you can use regular tarot cards, or you can use just the regular playing cards, and you just take out, if you do the tarot, you just take out like the major arcana, which would be like this one. So you take those out. And what it is, it's like if you want to know if somebody's talking smack on you or placing a hex. You do 3 piles. If an ace comes up, if like there's like 1 ace, I'm guessing it's like they're just talking about you. If it's 2, you know, it's something that is easy to deal with. If you have all 3, then you need to do some major cleansing. So I've already done this once, but I thought I'd come on here and do it for y'all. And then we'll do the oracle. Okay, so to get out the major arcana and put them to the side. Those over here. Alright. So what you do? I shuffle mine so, you know, the aces aren't all in one. Give them a good ruffle shuffle. The good thing about these cards, they're not very soft cards. A little flimsy. Okay, so 3 piles of 10. And already I have what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I just need to do some cleansing because there is some bad energy around me. I have a feeling I know what it is, but who it is, but that's beside the point. So 2, just easy fix. 3 is when someone has cursed you. 1 is just talking bad about you. So, and I kind of had figured that. Well, just what just went on this week was crazy, and it ticked me off to the least. Okay. I am using my goddess deck because I love this deck so much. Like, this is one of my favorite oracle decks I have. And I have like a lot. Like, I have maybe 4 or 5 oracle decks. So, let's see. What do we need to know today? What goddess has a message that would like to come forth? I haven't had her. Ishtar. The Samaritan goddess. And she is in the shadow form. Let's see. Let's read about her. I don't know much about her. Bitty bit. I don't really haven't really delve into her much. I know of her, but not actually her story. conflict. Swords of War, Lion's Dove, the Star of Ishtar. Ishtar is the Assyrian goddess of war, sexuality, and fertility. She is the first deity with written evidence of her existence, and later became the source of the world's other love and war goddesses. She is a passionate, fiery goddess who loves sex and conquering the battlefield. While love and war may seem contradictory, they are two sides of the same coin. Both have the power to shape lives and fortunes. Having Ishtar on your side during battle but ensure victory. Ishtar is a powerful, enduring goddess who knows just how important it is to stand your ground and fight for what you believe in. And we have her in shadow form. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, oh, okay. I would be on the receiving side, so it says drama, shit stirring, and being mean for its own sake. Maybe you're hurting, so you want to have company on the mystery express, causing you to project your pain. Perhaps you are just bored, or you have no idea just how much harm you are doing. This is a call to do some self-reflection and pump the brakes. On the flip side, if you find you are in a relationship or situation where conflict is the norm, this is a sign that you have been waiting for to get out. To heal with Ishtar, it is apologize to those who you need to if you have been causing unnecessary drama. Catch yourself if you use threatening words in an argument, and adjust in communication. Practice a loving kindness meditation. How about I just cut those that do things like that? But has a good point, and like I said, I have not had her in a while. Of course, I haven't been doing them in a while, and I just started back, which I really need to get on track. Let's do Maiden, Mother, and Crone. I have kind of straightened up my house. Poor baby. So sleepy. Okay. Just one more time. I think that will do it. a Matsuri and Shadow Form. Number K, Shadow Form. And Pachima. Okay, so we are seeing things that are blocked. For this upcoming week. What should be expected? Ooh. Don't hold yourself back from participating in love the way that you really want to. Shine brightly and be authentically who you are. A light even in the darkness. Wear yellow and orange to help embody solar energy. Work on your confidence and self-talk each day. Invite others to shine with you. What is growing? This one is what is. Oh, this is a bother. Oh. Where my power is. Okay, a wee bit. Okay. Consequences. Sea turtles, the oceans. And I can some sort of fish. And seals. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I understand. But letting people make me into a doormat. Sorry, Bob. I'm getting it. The gods are speaking loud and clear to me from what is waiting. Put your mountains. I need to find balance. Sacred Valley, cocoa leaves, and Indian crosses. I'm gonna have to look up that one word. There's a personification of the earth and connection of the mountains to the realm of the gods. She is an earth goddess associated with harvest, farming, fertility, crops, and life. And China is an extremist goddess who provides for all who live in balance and connection with her. However, if she is ignored or the earth is mistreated, she causes earthquakes, magical harvests, rituals, celebrations, or festivals honoring are held all year round. And she is the living goddess of the Indian people. Shama arrives in your reading today because you are in a state of imbalance. I knew it. And you need to take some healing steps to bring yourself and your life back into alignment. This imbalance may be from working too many hours and indulgence or recreational activities. You've been doing too much, or you may be doing too much every day without the rest you require. Balance is not something you can attain at once and then your work is done. It is something you need to check on today. Go for work in nature. Spend not do that. I wish I had a garden. Yep, I need to reduce my waste. Okay. I know where that one. What is that one saying? Completely. I completely understand. So, let me move this so you can see me a little bit better. Basically, with just the first card and then the three cards, I know exactly what it's saying. I mean, I have to set my boundaries, and when someone crosses them, I have to speak my mind. Quit trying to keep... And see, that's like my hardest thing to do with people. I don't want to hurt their feelings, but when a boundary is crossed, I have to learn to not really push that to the side, but to not think with my heart. And when I'm upset and when somebody crosses that boundary that they shouldn't cross, like, I use an example, and this happened this week. I got a call from a friend of mine, and she was like, such and such, well, she's not a friend of mine anymore, such and such, wanted me to ask you, and I really believe that, you know, this is a good idea, blah, 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 and all that. If you wouldn't mind if she watched, you know, Morgana for a month until you can get your house in order. And it just went on and on and on and on. And I'm like... And it hurt because she knew exactly what I've been through in the past. And here she is saying this. So I was like, I don't know. She's like, oh, well, I think it would just be a really good idea, at least until, you know, you get your bathroom clean and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like... And I told her, I said, my bathroom is clean. The only thing I need is toilet paper, and I can get that. I have the money for that. I just haven't gotten to it. And, so, yeah. And, I mean, she kept on and on and on, and I was like, I was getting a headache. and it was just upsetting me and pissing me off. And then the same girl that talked to my ex-friend now, when I had just asked her, and I told her, you know, what was going on with my daughter, so she would, you know, because I thought, again, my stupid ass thought, hey, hold on, I gotta get that plug. Let me close this right quick. Alright, I'm back. So, I mean, and she just kept on and on and on. So, now, it's the next day, which was Wednesday, and, not Wednesday, it was Monday, and we're going to the doctor's office. I told her how long it was going to be. That was just the waiting in the waiting room. Was going to be 2 hours. And she knew it was going to be about 2 hours. The waiting. And then she, that night before, let's see, I just found this part out yesterday. You go sleepy bye, baby. Go sleepy bye. I'm going to turn the light out here in a minute. So, the night before, she contacts one of my best friends. Now, this woman, mind you, has seizures. What are you doing? You go to sleep. Go to sleep. Because you're not going to get out of going to school tomorrow. Anyways, she has seizures. She has spinal bifida. I think that's the one that you're born with. There are days that she cannot even get out of bed. And so she calls her up. And for the love of me, I can't fathom why she did this. I mean, this is ridiculous. And it's weird because the day before, my now ex-friend talked to me about the same thing that this lady talked to my best friend about. And it's the same thing, and I'm trying to think why. Okay, so I'm guessing there's some sort of lack of communication. I don't know what's going on. And but that Monday she called my best friend again, and she knew that it was going to be a while till the doctor to come see her because they were already busy. And she asked if we had already gotten back home and all this, and I'm like, you know, I'm already reeling from the night before. I was already in just not a great state of mind, and I was trying to keep my cool. And I'm expecting, you know, to hear this out of the horse's mouth. Hey, kitty. And I didn't hear it. But I've heard it from two sources. I heard it yesterday from my friend, my best friend, and then another one, I think it was Sunday. And so I was like, well, you know, if it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, more than likely the motherfucker's a duck. And so I think this is where these cards come in, because this is of already come into play. I have already decided to cut the one that I have known for 5 years out of my life. And the other one who thought I was a friend that started this whole shenanigans out of my life. Because I don't need that drama. And I don't need somebody saying, oh, I will take your child for a month while you get your house in order. And I'm thinking, you have not even seen my house. And it didn't help that she was lecturing me on how to raise my daughter. And then I needed a doctor's note. I had the doctor's note in my hand. I'm not stupid. I was not born yesterday or today. You know, so I know how this shit goes. And all the while I was thinking, Goddess, please just let this ride to my house be quick, because I cannot take much more of this. And I was like, yeah, I was not having it. And after that, I was like, that one's done too. I don't need these people who claim to be my friends, but going behind my back, don't have the goal to ask me themselves or talk civil to me. You know, it's like, if you're going to be my friend, be my friend, but don't go behind my back trying to scheme things up. And just because my best friend tells that you know, and then you go to supposedly the next person that you know would agree with you, that's when I go, and I cut both of y'all's asses off, because don't need that shit at all. It's like, I'm done. You know, I've cut toxic people that have been my blood out of my life before, and I've stuck to this. And now, so it's like, it's no big thing to me. If I feel you are toxic and you're causing trouble and drama where there is none to be needed, then out you go. I don't need it. My daughter don't need it. I mean, these people are barely in her life as it is, so it's like, it's no biggie. You know, it's no biggie to me. Nope. Dismiss. It's okay, baby. It's still Betty by time. Here. Get the pillow. Lay down this way. There you go. So that's where the cards were telling me, and I got it. It's like, okay, I'm getting what you're saying. Completely, totally cut strings. Don't go back to it. And then move on. Do some healing. And all that stuff, so. And I knew. I guess that was just weighing on my mind, though, because it's okay. Okay. And I knew I was, because I knew it was fresh on my mind because my 2 other friends, were talking about it yesterday when we was out, in the back. I was smoking a cigarette, just talking. So, I just knew that just needed to be going on. You want your thinky, baby? Okay. Let me get it for you. Piano? Okay. Sorry about it. Traded my daughter's spaces. So yeah, that's like kind of like where the goddess oracle was kind of telling me, and just confirming that I was needing to do that. And you know, it's a sad situation, especially with my ex-friend, because right now she does not know that I probably won't talk to her for quite a while. You know, there's I feel like she's very judgmental in a way. She'll say one thing and then it's a totally different thing the next time. Like this time it was, you know, do you think, okay, and mind you, we thought that my daughter had a UTI. So, and she's like, well, do you think you smoking in the house could be causing her to be so sick? And I'm like, they said that she might have a UTI. How are you getting, where do you get your information from? Okay, so that does not cause a UTI. Not drinking enough water. Holding in when you gotta go pee. Drinking too much sodas. Things like this. Not wiping very well. The list goes on what causes a UTI. And she really did. I felt like she really did not want to hear the facts. And she really did not want to hear, you know, me telling her, hey, you know, the only thing that I truly needed was for my house is a belt for my vacuum cleaner and a screwdriver so I can fix it and vacuum my carpet. She just wouldn't, like always, she just would not listen. And so I'm like, I was done with it. And basically that's where the cards are coming from. They're telling me that, you know, these people need to be cut out of my life. And just to be done with it. So that's how I knew that's what the cards was saying. And I knew in my heart that's what I really needed to do. And it is, like I said, it is a sad thing for me and Sandra to part ways, because 5 years is a very long time to be friends with somebody. And way before, she has never, ever done this. And then it's like, bam, you know, this pops out of nowhere, and I'm like, okay, so now after 5 years, you know, in and out of my life and my daughter's life, you're acting like my dad. And, you know, the thing is with that, you lose a friendship in the end. You know, just like he lost his daughter and granddaughter in the end, because he just couldn't be accepting and decided to do some stupid shit. Quit. Oh, fucking cat. So, yeah. And if I'm not afraid to cut my dad, who's my own blood, out of my life because of the toxicity, well, that don't say that they have a chance in Hades, because they're not even blood. And it's funny because I talked to my very best friend, and this one I've known I've known her since we were in school and we were young. And I used to have a crush, a really bad crush on her brother. And her brother was like in my sister's grade. So the thing is, I was telling her about what's going on. And the funny thing is, she says something that I always tell, you know, the people I talk to, like on Facebook or something. I tell them, you know, don't let other people steal your shine. Don't let them take away your happiness. You know, they're not worth it. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh. It's like, you sound just like me when I tell people that. She thought it was funny. I thought it was funny because she used to be the hot one, the hot-headed one. Not a redhead, but that girl used to love to fight. And now it's like she's saying this, and I'm like, wow, you have done a major transformation, girl. So she's supposed to come over here tomorrow. Or should I say today, because it's 3:32. So, and we're supposed to hang. But I just wanted to come over here and give y'all kind of an update and let y'all know what's going on and do a reading with y'all, and I guess I'll see y'all later. I don't know when the next time I'm going to be on is, but have a blessed night, have a good weekend, and try to stay positive. Bye.